Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. This is episode 25 of Timberborn, and a drought has started. It's time to do the usual thing and change our floodgates and kind of get things set so that we can survive the next 5 days without water. Which, like I've been saying, 5 days without water really does not seem that bad in the game right now. 5 days without water in my real life sounds terrible, but, you know. Really does not seem that difficult. So what we're going to do is pause all of our pumps and go from there. Welcome. In the last... I think we're probably in, like, the final days of this game. In the last episode, we finished our zip line all the way up here. It's time to work on this demolition, which I don't know why it's not going. Why are people not demolishing these little spots? I need those things demolished, because the minute they're demolished, then I can build the rest of this. Not sure why. Anyways, we are also working on the greatest explosive project you've ever seen. And by that, I don't mean this big old sluice that is going to mean a bunch of trees. I mean, I'm going to do... It's not done yet. Dang it. I'm going to do an interesting little explosive thing over here, too. As soon as I get it set up, I'll let you know. I want to try and dig down to bedrock. So, welcome. We're just going to... There it is. They finally did it. They demolished it. Our job is going to be to sort of manage a bunch of different... We're at this point, we're basically, like, managing a construction site. There's a bunch of different... sort of projects happening around town right now. And one of them is this final bad tide prevention project. Another is the new sluice that we're working on, the Panama Canal. This is exactly a canal. Like, it's a different way around. But we're gonna put a sluice on both ends and see what that does. I don't know. It should limit. This whole trench should basically never have above 0.70 depth and above 1% contamination. So I don't know. That seems good to me. It may run out of water someday if we don't manage our floodgate correctly or something, but otherwise I think it should be fine. So the Panama Canal, there's the dig to the bottom of the earth. There's the... we finally got all our water wheels hooked up, so that's good. You guys are lacking power? Yeah, because there's no wind and no water. We got a bunch of observatories producing more science. We're already up to 8K after we just spent 4K a couple minutes ago. Yeah, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. I am going to wait until this entire line is ready to explode before I do it. And I'm so close. We're so ready. So close to ready. So, couple explosives here. That is a path. Does it have the... Did the tunnel part of that get exploded yet or no? Probably. I think so. My thought here is to do a similar thing where we plant probably oak, but we may do a little bit of birch just to give us a short-term boost along this whole area. Like, there's going to be some spots where it's not particularly great to grow. That's okay. We can also plant up on this bank because of this lake. But the other thing it could do is it could allow us to do a little bit of, like, do lines of other offshoots to grab more area. At that point, I think you're pretty, like, far from, like, you know, this is 74 squares from home, so it's pretty far. I don't know that we really want to be doing a bunch of jobs out here, but we do need more, you know. We need more wood. We're down to 162 logs. Only 26 planks. All right, let's explode some stuff. I'm going to go from the far end, and we're going to watch this happen. Let's go medium speed. All right, now we're going to speed it up. Peaceful music in the background. I mean, this is kind of amazing. The way it is, Oh, did I just kill that beaver? No, we're good. Thank God. Tony nearly got exploded by dynamite. My bad, Tony. But we pulled it off. We pulled it off. Nothing nothing bad happened. You are eventually going to be cut trees, all of this. All of this. These need cut right now, but they also just need destroyed. I wonder why demolition property is not happening at the speed that or like demolition projects are not happening at the speed I would like them to. Cool. Okay, one other thought I had, we'll explode that in a second, and then we'll plant a bunch of trees here. One other thought I had is that last episode I was saying, is there anything in this game that I would really like to do that I have not had a chance to do yet? Before we kind of finish. Maybe excavating some dirt. Dirt is used for something. I just don't remember what it is. We could buy more builder's huts. We've literally never done that in our entire lives. We could do a fluid dump. I don't know that it's necessary. Mechanical fluid pump. I don't know that it's necessary. We're doing a bad water rig, which is cooler than a bad water dome. We've never done any beehives. Seems cool. I don't know. Let me check a beehive down. What's the worst that could happen? Where's the right place to put it, though? You know? Put one there. Waiting for materials? Yeah, that's fine. Probably not necessary, but that would be a really cool thing to do if you were playing on hard mode and you really needed to make use of your space or something. We've got mines. We've got bad water rig. We've got wood workshops. Got gravity batteries, bot assemblers. We're using bots. A mud pit. We still have not figured it out. That's what requires dirt. So maybe we should do that. Wind gauge, wood fence, hedge. A lot of this is just like, and then roofs. A lot of this is just very like aesthetic decoration type stuff. Okay, so over here we have already built a farmer monument. We have not built a brazier of bonding. What if we built one right beside? What's that require? 400 planks? Why did I do that? I just love building shit that requires way too much material. And then never, ever, ever thinking about it before I hit build. I don't know. 7 beavers are injured, by the way. Yikes. Probably because they're working up here. I don't know. This all seems like a very hard thing to do. Too far from a district and can't be built? Are you sure? I don't know. Maybe. Are these who's building? Who's building? Because we should check this. It should be bots. You're a bot. That's good. You're a bot. That's good. Okay, these are all bots. That's good. You say if actual I almost said actual humans. If actual beavers are running out here, that's a problem. We don't need to be doing any of that stuff. Water levels are fine here. How are water levels over here? They're okay. Yeah, things are good. Okay. So, a bunch of new beavers were just born. You can check and see if you're one of those beavers, if you're a patron, a free patron, or a paid patron. So now we should be able to plant a bunch more stuff here. We're going to need more foresters to make that happen. Frankly, we have some unemployed beavers. Oh boy, I hit the wrong button. Sorry. Probably going to want more tunnels to make this a little easier, aren't we? I just realized. So we could just do platforms as well. I think a tunnel is basically just a platform with a dynamite with a platform on top of it. They're a little uglier than they're a little uglier than these suspension bridges, but that's fine. Okay, we're gonna plant some oak. We will probably eventually do some birch as well, but a prioritized workplace. And by probably eventually, I mean we should do it right now. We should do birch right now. We should do probably like 20 by 4. That's 80 logs in 7 days. That's a good investment. Can you reach all this? You can. In fact, we'll do a little bit more. Yeah, good. Now I got to build a sluice. Close above downstream depth 0.70. Close above contamination 1. And we'll call that good. All right. How is our other little project over here doing? Drought has ended and cycle 23 begins. Eventually, we are going to want more explosives. Right there. I think most of these spots. These paths are, these building spots are really far out of the way. Really far out of the way. I mean, I should probably build another builder hut, right? But right now, I only really want my timber bots to be building anyways. So it's, you know. And I don't have any extra timber bots is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Cool. I think that's everything in terms of the... I was looking at the game being like, is there anything else that I want to try and build? Minus the earth recultivator, which we will absolutely get to. So there is the dirt excavator and there's the mud pit. So that's on my list. Let's go ahead and detonate this. And then we will start our process. We're going to do the old classic. This may be familiar to you from Minecraft. It's sort of like a... It's not exactly a strip mine. We're going to do a little spiral staircase. All the way down. We're just going to see how far down we can go. I want to see what happens if you hit the bottom. Okay. The mine is still not being produced. Sorry, the bad water rig is still not being produced. That's because I've moved it to super low priority. Maybe I do need more builders. Ah, fuck it. We need more builders. At this point, it's either wait for them to... wait for bots to be created, or make some of our currently unemployed people get to work. So let's see here. Are bots being produced very fast, by the way? They're currently, I mean, they're working. Actually, they are not working. Why is this stuck at 88%? Power input is very low. That's what's going on. Why is power so... There's no wind. Ah, I see. Okay, we're having power problems. You know what? That makes sense. Is it time to reinvent the wheel in terms of power? Could be. Let's just do a little bit of this, right? Just a little bit of looking. How many of these can I fit? I could fit probably about 9 if I got rid of a row of crops. What I think we will do here is put water wheels like that, and then grab a... This is going to be... Oh, boy, I just realized this is going to be a pain in the ass to build, isn't it? I'm doing the thing where I'm building too much at once. Doesn't mean we're not going to build it. It just means I'm going to really think about how I build it. I'm just thinking power wheels, you know, it's not a lot of power, but, like, it also... basically almost always runs, minus droughts. I don't know. Should I instead be using... I should probably just be chucking down... I should basically chuck down wind towers until our gravity batteries are full, I think. I think that's just basically what we should do. If a windmill can fit, it should be put down there. The times when the wind does run, we'll raise the power at least a little bit. Then we go from there. Over here, we're doing okay. No wind, and we're still meeting some of our needs. What I should do here really is think of, like, windmills don't need to be manned. So we should just basically build as many as we can in a line. Right? Like, they take planks, it's true, but, like... sort of in one of these squares. That one won't go for some reason. Of course, the usual problem occurs where you need to connect them to each other first. So that our workers don't get caught. But watch me get some people stranded back there. I'm sure it'll happen. I'm sure it'll happen. Okay. Drought is over. Did I ever change away from that? No, I did not. So that's good. Raise the water level there a little bit. Put these back on so that people don't drown or die of thirst. Hot take. We need a word for starving, but for water. I think that's the problem, right? Is there not a word for starving except from a lack of water? I think that's why my brain says dehydrate. You can die of starvation and die of thirst, but you can't thirst yourself to death, you know? And I think that's the problem, is that my brain needs a word for, I don't want to fucking starve. And so I go, I don't want to fucking drown. Wait, that's not the right word. Wait, that doesn't work. I think that's it. That's my excuse. This is too far from a district? How? There's a path. Do I need to put a path underneath this? I can, actually. That's funny. Okay. There you go. What a project this is going to be. What a project. I can't wait for this to work, though. Cannot wait for it to work. I'm going to dump all this bad water in the wrong area. It's going to be great. Okay. How are we doing? What's going on? Only 2 beavers are injured. That's something that you like to see. This thing needs built, like, immediately. Because we need to get people... That and every other thing needs to get built immediately, doesn't it? We'll prioritize birch here because it's going to be our short-term thing. You are, quote-unquote, prioritizing dandelions, which I find very funny. Let's make it oak. Of course, we're going to need another lumberjack for sure. We can put one there, and then also a path and a platform. Oh, that's what I didn't realize about this, is that you kind of need the path too. Our sluice seems to work pretty well, though. I wonder if we're putting too much water in here, you know? Like, maybe it should just be a trickle of water. I don't know. Why did I build this? It took 400 planks to build this brazier of bonding. Oh, I don't know why I did this. I'm sure some people get really, really into this game and just try and, like, max out the amount of... Oh, you can't even make potatoes right now. Keep it on spatter dock. Change this to bread because we have so much wheat. Yeah. I probably should build another one of these, right? Another grist mill that is just making the other type of wheat. But it hasn't killed me yet, so I feel kind of like I don't need to worry about it. Is that healthy? Well, it hasn't killed me yet, so I feel like we're probably fine. Okay, how's this project going over here? Things are looking way better. Things are in process. Way better over here. We still need this one, and this needs to be lowered, actually. These need to be lowered so that they function normally. This is lacking 8 logs. That's it. If everything is prioritized, nothing is. If everything is prioritized, nothing is. Why do I do this? Why do I prioritize stuff? Why do I add more construction stuff? Beaver's unwell. This beaver spent too much time in contaminated bad water. It's fine for now. Grace T, what are you doing? What bad water did you even find? Oh, you were probably building the mine, honestly. Or the bad water rig. Okay. We're going to build these. They're going to get there. Maybe the problem is we don't have enough builders. We have an extra bot now, so that's good. Extra bot. Okay. If we have an extra bot, where should I employ them? Maybe the builder's hut? I'm sure one of these refineries or something still has... Gear workshop still has a human at it. Let's make that... Do we need more gears? We do. When we change a machine over to being built by bots or manned by bots, my understanding is that that's really good for also improving the efficiency of the machine because it runs overnight and bots generally have higher efficiency. Now, I don't know if they have higher efficiency, working speed, because they work overnight, but sorry, they actually don't have higher working speed at condition 1. They have higher movement speed. No, they don't have that either. Did I have this wrong in my head? Oh yeah, they do have higher movement speed. Okay, so they have higher movement speed than the like 30% at tier 22. And how much better is it? 170% working speed is pretty great. Maybe we do need to be building Catalyst. I mean, build another refinery? Do I really need to build another machine right now? Probably not, because I'm so bad at just adding machines. But on the other hand, where are refineries made again? Here. To make Catalyst, it is a maple syrup and an extract. Extract is made, I mean, shit, let's try it, dude. No, that's the wrong place. It's got power. Let's make Catalyst. We're going to have to store Catalyst somewhere, of course. Which means I can build another thing. It's Ryan's favorite thing to do. Build something. We should probably store the Catalyst somewhere near where the thought fuel, the biofuel is, because that's probably where they'll run to get the biofuel, right? That's my thought. Our birch is planted. That's good. Our forester is working. That's also good. This thing is currently not. We should probably make that a bot. It's a long way from home. Although currently it's not getting manned, so. Wait, hold up. That needs built. You don't have the reach to get this stuff actually right now, which is kind of bad. Okay, I always forget that you need to actually put the cut tree order on. So, I have to plant all of these as cut tree, mark them all as cut tree, and see what happens. How is our floodgate is done? That's amazing. That's amazing. Cool. Now a lot of this is going to get built. Hopefully all of it. Eventually. Hopefully all of it eventually. Oh my god, I built these things sideways. Why did I do this? I built the double floodgates sideways. You want the roofs to align. Crap. It doesn't matter at all. But it looks so much better when the roofs align. Ah! Well, time to tear it all down. I'm totally kidding. I will not be doing that. I just... Oops, I did accidentally flood things a little bit when I was fucking around with that. Uh-oh. I think it'll be fine. Hopefully. It'll be fine eventually, right? New PR, 38. Happier than ever. That's great. Okay, maybe we should actually lower this a little bit. Like, close down above 0.5. Because if we do that, then maybe we get a little bit better, like, ability to withstand flooding. If this is a little bit lower. I don't know. It's a thought, right? How is our our hole to the middle of the universe doing? Or hole to the middle of the... Too far from a district? Explain that to me. Explain how you mean that. I don't think it is. Oh, it's because we didn't build the stairs yet. Shit. Dang it. Well, now this will be a little bit less... This will make a little bit less sense than it did before. But whatever. We'll chop it in half. We'll explode it in just a second. They can reach it now. So we're going to go down and put like a little pad at each corner. So we'll put a staircase in the middle of each side. And I think that should end up working. If I need to go wider, I'll go wider. But I think this should work pretty normally. They're actually building that from way above, which is really interesting. Detonate that. See that? They're like standing 2 squares above building this dynamite. Interesting. Okay. How's my windmills coming along? They look like crap. Love it. This one should get prioritized because it'll just get built and immediately add in power. The other ones have to be connected. How things looking? Don't have any logs, which is getting to be a concern. I think that's kind of the problem with this like oak thing, is that people sit around. The oak sort of, it takes so long to grow that people end up sitting around. That's okay though. Oh, look, our bees got built. Huh. Well, beehive. That's really cute. It's also entirely unnecessary. Like, we do not need that. But it's cute. We also don't need this beaver. I mean, the beaver's fine. The job is not necessary. That's what I meant to say. The beaver's great. We can keep the beaver. We don't need the job. The lumberjack. Okay, yeah. We have a little bit less water inside of the irrigation ditch now, which should hopefully be a little bit better for... For flooding. Sorry, the amount of times I've been playing this game and my thought has just trailed off because I see something and get distracted. This game is just so good at that, where you scroll over to a new area, see something new, and go, oh, look! And then there's something new to mess with. Okay. One beaver is contaminated. Are they taking antidote? They appear to be taking antidote. Good. Good. Food is fine. We've got some bread. Got some cooked potatoes. Got carrots. Got berries. Good, good, good. We're making research like crazy. Oh my god, we have 20k research. I can research it now. Holy shit. We did it. I guess first things first, we should probably try that digging thing we were going to do. Here is our little... spiral staircase into the ground. So I guess the next question is... Yeah, you can. You can tunnel. Cool, 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 cool. That was the question. Is right there. We should probably tunnel that, right? I think we'll probably end up waiting on it. Very cool. Yeah, we're going to explode some stuff. I can't wait. This is the stairway to hell. I'm really glad that we produce explosives at such a big rate, because it really makes this very fun. Okay, I think the biggest enemy here is actually going to be the camera. But we can get down another level. This cannot be built at the bottom of the map. No, that's bedrock apparently. Can't build dynamite. Can you build a tunnel? No? Dang it. Well, what good is this shit for then? Nothing. Dang it. All right, well, there's our experiment there. I guess we could always fill this pit with bad water and leave it alone. Okay. We're building. This windmill's up and running. Have we solved any of our power problems yet? Nope. We're producing a little bit, but we aren't solving it. We're stockpiling a little bit overnight is what I'm trying to say. Not even close, though. This right here is a good place for micromanaging, I think. Like, this one can be constructed priority. This one can be constructed priority. Constructed priority. We want to just leave the last pieces until last, if that makes sense. We once again do not have enough logs. Even with all this stuff over here. What more trees we could cut down over here? You could always just go to new places and cut down. I mean, frankly, doesn't even need to go to new places. Let's just do a temporary... I should have been doing this forever ago. Just go do a temporary job like here. There's all this dead wood just sitting here. And then just cut down trees. You can't quite reach all of this yet because we don't have a stair, but when we do, that'll be better. Can this stuff be cut down? 39, that's a high wellness. That's a high water mark. Cut down trees. Sure. Drought approaching. God dang it. I really want a bad tide so badly. Come on. Chuck down an extra... lumberjack there to just cut a couple more trees down. All those oak trees over across the water. There's our power here. It's fine. Supply is higher than demand. Okay. While the wind is blowing. Over here, demand is slightly lower than supply at this exact second. Great. All right. Let's go check on our next bad tide build. It's going to be ready. The good news is it's definitely going to be ready by the next bad tide. The bad news is I don't know when the next bad tide is coming. All right. I know what we can do. We've been waiting to do it. Time to do it. Well-being gets you the mud pit. What gets you the dirt excavator? Right here. Heavy-duty mining rig for collecting dirt. It continues to produce dirt even after reaching the bedrock. I mean, do we chuck that? No, never mind. It's huge. I was going to say, do we chuck that inside of our thing? We could put it right beside it. It's kind of fun. Oh, that's cool. I just understood what I'm looking at. It's got like blades off the back. Yeah, let's put it right here. That's kind of a fun place for it. Although I put it in kind of a weird position. I think you have to put a stairs up to it. Okay, so we'll do that, and then we can chuck a mud pit. For 1.8K. We're going to need to store dirt somewhere over here. Requires haulers. That's okay. We did it right here. Cool spot for it. Takes dirt, turns it into fun stuff. Okay. It also requires wheat, which I find very funny. So then we're going to need to... This creates dirt. We're going to need to store dirt. Do you think dirt is a underground pile resource? Yep. So, a big underground pile right here. For dirt. Cool. I once again just build too much shit. I just need to let the game run for like a couple hours. That's what I need to do. I just need to let the game run and not touch anything. But it's hard. I get bored. I just sit there and I change stuff. Okay. We have no timber bots yet. I don't really feel like we need to build more housing. I feel like the beavers we have are good beavers. They're happy beavers. Why build more? I mean, why employ more of them? They're not even all working right now, you know? Which is fine. Okay, we can go ahead and start deleting a little bit of this path. Build those with logs, and then some of our birch is... Oh, it's already done. That's exciting. These are getting cut. Let's go. Should we build another hauling center? If the question starts with should we build, the answer is probably no. But listen, I don't know. I get excited. I get so excited. Nothing to do in range. Yes, these are the lumberjacks that we quickly employed. That we no longer exactly need anymore. Are there any other places with like easy wood? There's all this. Easy wood was my nickname in high school. Just kidding. We're just looking around. Forget I said that. There's a little bit. I mean, none of this seems like... I guess if it's oak, it's very much worth it. So that means this stuff is definitely worth it. So this stuff, I could build a little bridge across. And that would be 100% worth it because of the... Oak is 8 things. So it's like really valuable. That reaches everything. Construction site, high priority. Yeah, we'll prioritize this stuff because it gets us wood, which then gets turned into planks. So it's good to prioritize the wood. And then cut trees. Done. Done. Although this oak is also ready. So are we just not cutting it quick enough or what's going on here? This oak is ready and we maybe just don't have enough beavers for it. Right? This one's not even gonna reach most of it, but... Is this Tony? This is Alice. I think Tony used to work there. These oak trees are... I mean, that's so much wood. Holy shit. This thing should be full of logs immediately. Drought has started and I was not paying attention because at this point they barely concern me sometimes. So we should pause these. We should close that up so that the lake is full. Probably let a little bit out of that so that it hits the dam level. Fill that up. Okay. How are things looking up here? Oh my god, it's done. And by it's done, I mean it's pretty much done. I need to micromanage it a little bit. I had to micromanage some stuff to make this work. So we need to build one more levee wall here. I don't know if I can do that while the... Nope, that's a dam. I think I probably can. While this bridge is up. We'll probably blow the... Yeah, we're definitely going to have to blow the bridge afterwards. But we can build the levee wall. Then put down one more... Break the bridge, put down one more explosive, and then this should be good. It is almost done. Oh boy, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, that's done. We can now destroy this and chuck an explosive there. And frankly, we can destroy that too. And then that should do it. Our bad tide, our 3 bad tide mitigation projects are all done at that point. Holy cow. Tuck down the last explosive. Please. I really want to blow this thing up. Hell yeah, let's do it. Boom, boom, boom. A perfect little pathway. Shit. Oh no, I just realized I have to build crap. I'm not done. I'm not done. I still have to build floodgates there, or else it will... Is it double floodgates at this point? Probably should be. And these ones are going to face the right way. Or else those will never... get... Or else water will just constantly flow this way. I'll be basically splitting this river in two. Okay, dang it. We're not quite as close to done with that as I thought we were. Shoot. Oak trees are still here. I don't know how I feel about that. Come on, guys. We got to get going. Is it because you can't reach them? Is that what's going on here? I think part of the reason I micromanage and I'll like try to set this to be destroyed, sit here for 30 seconds, wait to see if it's destroyed, see that it's not destroyed, and then mark the demolition priority really high, is it's really hard to like see if something is a solution to a problem until it gets prioritized. I know it cuts there. I know it completely like cuts... It's not good management to just prioritize everything, but, you know, I only have eyes in so many places. Oh boy, we're like completely out of power. Shit. Because of the way that, this is working, with no wind and a drought, we have no power. Wow. We also have no... I'm gonna turn centrifuge to a bot job, hoping that it will run all night, because we do not have any extract to make catalyst. We do have a little bit of catalyst, so hopefully, if we take a look down here, a lot of our bots are on a 2, which is really good. This one's on a 0, which is really bad. I don't know what your deal is, but a 2 is really nice. 170% working speed, condition 80%. That's really good. Do I probably need to put some catalyst over on this side of the town as well? I'm not sure. Okay. Well, I feel like because I've been sort of splitting things up into a million jobs, that we are sort of in the middle of a million projects without completing anything. But on the plus side, I think all the projects that we're going to complete are going to be awesome. They're just not done yet. So I like this little sluice area we've done. I think we could probably end up sluicing even more off. So if we get like 6 squares out of stuff. I think like a river on each side, like one down the side of this path, one down the side of this path. That would probably be pretty cool. Would probably allow us to grow a lot more trees. But the trees we do have ain't even being cut down for some goddamn reason that I can't understand. Please tell me they're set to be cut. Yeah, they are. Okay, good. Is it like, who works here? Ben, where are you? Are you cutting? You are cutting. Okay, Ben. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate you, Ben. Who works here? Alice? Where are you? You're cutting too. Okay, whatever you say, Alice. Just wanted to check in on you, make sure you're doing stuff. The floodgates have been built. Cool. We'll set these to 2. Set these to 0. Can delete this. Not that it matters. Now we have clean flow. Oh my god, I can't wait for the first bad tide. I cannot wait for the first bad tide. We're going to show this game who's boss. What else are we building at this point? Probably too much stuff. Got a couple planks. We still to this day have 0 treated planks. We still have plenty of pine resin. We do. Is this a time when it would be good to build a wood workshop? Maybe, but I also build too much stuff. I don't know. Oh no, the game lagged. It costs 20 logs, 40 planks, 40 gears to make a place where we will make a couple more treated planks. Do we currently have anybody unemployed over here? Yeah, 14 people. I think we should do it. I think we should do it. That's not a lot of material to get a place that all of a sudden takes 14 of those unemployed people and starts making some of our planks into treated planks. Very slowly, but we have 0 treated planks in storage right now. I also don't know if we have treated plank storage, so that's maybe another thing to think about, but we could do a little... treated plank storage. You always got to build something else. Ain't that how it goes? You build one thing, got to build a second. Build a third thing, got to build a fourth. At this point, I'm just trying not to look at my timer that says that I've run out of recording time for today. Listen, I don't want to have other responsibilities. I just want to beat this game. I want to enjoy doing it too. Water level's fine for our aquatic plants. Our fountain is going strong. Going very strong. And only 2 beavers are injured, meaning I think we're doing better on that front too. I honestly don't know what's next. I mean, we should stop because this is done. We're working on our dirt excavator. Like, that's probably the next project. And then from there, I can't wait to see this thing turn on, by the way. It looks like it has blades here or something. From From there, it's probably onwards to the Earth Recultivator. We have the science for it. We have 20k science now. So we can truly, you know, we could do it. Did we never build a carousel? Listen, I know I said we were done building stuff. It's just... Takes 400 horsepower. Sure. But it looks like a lot of fun. I could run power from there, right? Why am I like this? One more job just to add to the list, right? I'm going to run those all as vertical power shafts. Because I think I want to put a step up on them. Otherwise, that's got to be really hard to build. Okay, we're just, you know, we're just building a couple things, couple more things. Boom, boom. And then probably, I don't know how the power connects to this thing, but probably like, does that work? Probably needs to be that instead. Cool. I think that'll work. I think it'll work. Not only do I think it'll work, we're out of gears. I think it'll be great in 80 hours when it finally gets built. Oh, what a funny problem. What a funny problem to have. 31 unemployed people. But it's not that, it's honest to God not the lack of builders, it's the lack of planks, gears, and treated planks. Like this is waiting on gears. This is waiting on gears. Gear, actually treated planks. So it's like the true matter gears and planks and paper. Good. That's really good. Okay, I have to set the game down. I have to set the game down. I just wanted to check our power supply versus demand. It's good. We're going to set the game down right there. Thanks so much for watching. Woo! Lengthy couple of episodes here as we really changed the landscape of the game and of our town. Things are quite different. Soon we'll have capped off this bad water. We'll have, you know, prevented bad tides period. And we're gonna hit the last couple little fun items: a mud pit and a carousel, before we work towards ending this game, recultivating the earth. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in another episode very soon. Until then, bye-bye.